It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, وَتَوَكَّلَ عَلَى عَزِيزِ الرَّحِيمِ. You really want to depend, don't depend on anyone. Just depend on Allah. Because Allah knows that really the person you're trying to trust is evil. Abantu abasinga tuyitamu be batubeera wano. You know that, okimanyi. Ogwosinga okuwembejja ng'olabira ddala yasinga, ate yasinga okuyitako. You take your friend at your home to see your family. After a few days, he's with your wife. You trusted him. You tell him everything. You know what? My friend is good. My wife is good at cooking. My wife is good at this. And he's like, hey, let me go and see. MashaAllah, he's really happy. Walakin, behind the scenes, he goes for other things. We trust them. We depend on them. Then they do something different from what we are thinking. Kati owesigwa buzeeri Allah. Lwaki watawakkala ala al-aziz. Gwe tuba tulina okwesiga, tulina okudependingira ku Allah. Owesigwa tulina obuteeka mu ye. Lwaki? Kubanga alladhi yaraka hina taqum. Mutuufu Allah yatulaba. Allah atulaba kuva w'okuze watandika okuyimirira. Allah is watching you. He's protecting you from what even you don't know. Omwana asobola okuva waggulu n'agwa wansi n'atafuna buvune. Naye omukulu ova wansi n'ogwa wansi n'ofiirawo. Omwana Allah yakukuuma. Kati oyo gw'olina okukakasa nti ono gwe. If you have a problem, don't go to your friend. Don't go. You know, we have those friends, alhamdulillah, but there are things that you're not supposed to tell people. Because they will use them against you. But you go in front of Allah and say, Ya Rabbi, I stole something from someone. What should I do, Ya Allah? Allahumma ghfirni. Allah, forgive me. Allah is there. Alladhi yarak. Allah yakula bangu okula. You grew up gradually when Allah is watching you and taking care of you. We have friends, sometimes we are there jazzing and conversing around the streets, and then someone says, you know what? Let's go for salah. Others say, no, we are busy, we are going to pray later. But you should trust that Allah who separates you from your friends, and then you go and say, let me go and pray. You come and put your head down, you worship Allah. So we should know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, huwa as-sami'u al-alim. Allah hears each and everything. Kati ensonga obuzibu bututawaanya ffe ng'abantu nga nange mwendi tukulembeza nnyo abantu ne twerabira ate Allah yabatuleetera. You're forgetting that we as humans every day again and again we change. You do a deal together today, and then tomorrow someone comes and say, you know what, the other one is your friend, I have money more than him, can we betray? And someone will say it's okay. Wallahi khasara. You're not supposed to betray someone, because أن الدنيا تدور ثم تعود وتقف عندك لتفعل بك ما فعلته بغيرك. You should know one thing before you do anything evil to someone. Think about this. This world is always moving like this. Because you're really comfortable, you're standing and you're walking, and the world is really at peace, comfortable for you to walk there freely, smoothly. But you should always know that this world is really moving. You should know that. So as the world is moving, one day the world will stand in front of you like this. Will look at you straight. And then it will do, or it will give back everything that you did to others, to you. You will receive what you did to others. Byonna bye wakolera abantu ensi ejja bikuddiza otegeere nti law kanu ya Allah kyebula gamba nti law kanu ya'lamun. Singa wali omanyi, if I knew that how evil, whatever thing you do, it will always come back to you. Thus, we have friends, they do evil things to us, but don't pay with evil. Stay calm. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves you when you calm. Wojagamba nti yankoze sino nange nja kimukola, ojja kimukola naye ate togenda funamu kirungi. Kijjukire Allah yagamba nti hal jazaa'ul ihsani illa al ihsan. Gwe kola ekirungi, oli wakolera ekirungi nawe mukolera ekirungi, wakolera ekibi tomukolera kibi. If someone has done something good for you, be appreciative, be thankful, do something good to him also, because you will also receive good from Allah. If you want goodness from Allah, do good things to others. This person you are trusting who is doing bad things behind your back, you're doing a wrong thing. You're getting married, or you're going to marry so soon, and then you're like, I trust my friend, this one will give me 1 million, this one will give me 5 million, you're putting all the trust in them, And then on the last moment, they'll say, brother, subhanAllah, there's no money. And then you're so depressed, you're so disappointed, and you're like, should we cancel the wedding? Because you depended on them. Don't depend on anyone. You're on your own. And Allah is watching you. Allah knows who will give you and who will not give you. Allah knows who will support you. I always tell my friends that a friend, you will always know a friend in three types, or in three forms, or three situations. One, when you're marrying. You can say, today we have a meeting, somewhere we're going to sit, and please come. You even call them. They say, inshallah, we are coming. We are coming, just give a few minutes, we are going to be there. But you call them after, you wait and wait and wait. You think you have 1,000 friends, but you will know that you really have friends when you're going to marry. You know that you have friends or you don't have them. And everyone is like, you have friends, where are they? That I don't know. I don't see them. And the one you thought they will give you money, they say, we don't have anything. And you're crying. Why are you crying? Because you depended on them. You trusted them. Instead of saying, you know what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. What will happen will happen. What will not happen, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. Kyekigenda okukugasa, kyekigenda okungasa ku mukwano gw'osuubira nti agenda kukumalira. Teri mukwano amala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yamala. You should know that. Nange nyina okukimanya. Byonna ebiganye bijja kugaana. The more you see people getting angry or hating people who hate, they trust. The more you trust your friend, the more you'll be disappointed. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not disappoint. Allah kyakusuubiza kyakola. You know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us in the Quran this and this and this. Subhanallah. Kyora Allah yatwogerako mu surati Al-Imran. Ngayina ensonga gyatutegeeza. Hatta obeera n'emikwano gyo, they disappoint you. You will not make it. That business cannot prosper. We know you will not do it. We know you will fail. Allah yagamba, وَقَالُوا حَسْبُنَا اللَّهُ وَنِعْمَ الْوَكِيلُ. Ngambutufu olaba nti bakukanga, they're like, you will not do it, you will not make it. Don't try, just leave it. And you say, you know what? Allah is there. Allah is sufficient for me. So once you know that Allah is sufficient for you, what did Allah say? Allah yagamba kiruvanyuma. Yagamba, فَانْقَلَبُوا بِنِعْمَةٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَفَضْلٍ لَمْ يَمْسَسْهُمْ سُوءٌ وَاتَّبَعُوا رِضْوَانَ اللَّهِ. Allah ng'akulaga gwe akakasa nti sijja kwesigamira bano bye baŋŋamba byonna tebingasa. Whatever you're advising me, yes, thank you for advising me, but I'm the one to decide. Allah is there. I trust Allah. I know Allah will create a way for me. So Allah, you say Allah is sufficient for me when you're believing in Allah. So when you do that, because your friends are trying to, provoke you, disappointing you, telling you not make it, you say, La bas, Allah is there. Allah is sufficient. So when you do that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised you, inqalabu bini'mati min Allahi wa fadli wa lam yamsashum su. Byonna bye bakutiisatiisa okutya kw'olimu kwonna Allah ajja bikuggyirawo. So, my dear brothers and sisters, parents and the rest, إذا كنت تريد الصديق فالله يكفيك. When you need a friend, the real friend who will not betray you, who will not tell others about your illness or your faults, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But me, I will tell someone. There are people who are there, they feel like something is itching them. Before I say it, I will not feel good. Nawulira nga olugambo lumunyonyoogera nti paka mala kyogera n'alyoka atebenkera. Kubanga wamwesiga. Bintu bye twogera twogere. Ekisemberayo ddala ku nsonga eno. Bw'oba oyagala emikwano, if you need friends, at least funa emikwano gya mirundi ng'ebiri. Awalan, mukwano gwa Quran, gw'oba ofunanga. Is your friend in Quran? Is your friend in Deen? Oyagala omukwano ogwa dduniya, funa omukwano gwo either nga musamba kapiira nga bulamu bukomaawo. But when it comes to personal life, don't have friends when it comes to personal life, because they will use that against you. Bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So ensonga ey'okubiri yayogera mu nsonga n'agamba omuntu yenna idha aradta obanga weetaaga ki? What do you really need? You say, you know what? I need a companion. You need a companion. Who is that best companion? He told us that the best companion is Al-Quran. فَالْقُرْآنِ يَكْفِي. The Quran is sufficient for you if you need a companion. You need someone to direct you. You need someone to guide you. You need someone to lead you into Jannah. You need someone to advise you when things are wrong. You need someone to encourage you when things are really not working out your way. You're trying to figure out something, but things are really not coming out. What does the Quran say? That is the best companion. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We appreciate the organizations of this masjid. That's why, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, maybe when you go out, you'll find some posters outside advertising about the musabaqa which will be on this masjid. Insha'Allah, fi shahr Ramadan, around 12th of Ramadan, we're going to have here the musabaqa. So you will come and witness, see kids, ladies and boys participating in the Quran. So you come and see the sweetness of the Quran. Enjoy the melody of the Quran. So who is that companion? I was so happy when I heard my brother telling me we have kids here who have been learning Quran from this masjid. In their holidays. So after Salah, they will come here and show us what they have been learning. So it's a pleasure. Kati, if your kid doesn't have anything to deal with the Quran, anta min al-khasirin. Mutufu ofunyi togenda kyogenda funamu oli muzadde abaana bo tebalina Qur'ani makago temuli kati kiki ekigenda obagaidinga. What will show you the way at home? That's why we are always fighting at home. That's why we are always arguing. We are always having those bad dreams because in our homes there is no Quran. That's why in one hadith Rasulullah sallallahu said, "Inna alladhi laysa fi jawfihi shay'un min al-Quran kal-bayt al-kharib." Omubiri gwo mu birowoozo byo bulamu bwo toyina mu Qur'ani yonna gwokola byoyagala. Tosoma Qur'ani, towulira Qur'ani, ewakawo Qur'ani togiteekako, mukyala wo tamanyi Qur'ani, baana bo tebuli Qur'ani. Katugambe gwe nga gwe mulamu nga toli mu Qur'ani, you are like a very beautiful house which is really, like shining and everything is so good. You admire that house is really nice. I wish I can have that house. You admire the house, but the house is empty. Or maybe on the other hand, that house is beautiful and nice and it has the shining lights, but surprisingly, Kampala or the whole of KCCA, they organize the garbage and they throw in that beautiful house. That is your beautiful body without the Quran. You are like that house which is beautiful, but they put there the garbage. Khasara. Ofunira muwa. Mubiri goteka mu Qur'ani. Kubanga Qur'ani shifa. Aya tuzimanyi. You know the ayahs of the Quran. So your kid will benefit you tomorrow. You will even brag as a parent. You'll be like, that's my son leading us. Alhamdulillah. This tarawih is for my kid. He's the one who's going to lead. You feel as a parent, you feel big. Kati buno bwana obugendo kujja okutusomeramu nga tumaze swala. Oyino tungamba akange mwekale obatekalimu. Tutegese omusabaka gwa Qur'ani. Mwana wa agenda kusoma oba nedda. It's going to be Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, we know people will be having iman and they'll be like, subhanallah, let's go to the masjid. Alhamdulillah, we will welcome every Muslim. There is no fee that come in the masjid and pay 10,000 and witness. Nah, we're going to organize here our musabaqa and people will come, participants will be here. Insha'Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's support the Quran. The more you live without the Quran, khasara fi dunya wal akhirah. Bi'idhnillahi subhanahu wa ta'ala. بارك الله لنا ولكم في القرآن الكريم ونفعنا وإياكم إلى ذكر الحكيم إنه هو الغفور الرحيم ويبارك عليه. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه أما بعد. All praise and thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the sustainer of the universe, the only one who has enabled me and you to be here at this beautiful moment. وَقَلِيلٌ مِّنْ عِبَادٍ لَا يَشْكُرُونَ. وَقَلِيلٌ مِّنْ عِبَادٍ. Few among the servants of Allah yashkurun, who say Alhamdulillah for this blessing. ولكن أكثر الناس لا يشكرون. ثُمَّ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Tetumanyi, we don't know the importance of this time being here in Juma. No leka byokola nogamba let me go and worship Allah. وَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَى تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Allah is telling you, kati kuno okujukiza kwetu kujukiza. You come and pray today, another Juma, you're gaining something that, hey, I was doing this, something wrong. I was not on the right way. But the more we at least try to add something on you, then you're like, hey, subhanAllah, let me change. So we are trying to remind you, and that reminder, maybe it can help you, it can change you. So the more you dodge these Jumas, wallahi khasara. It's a very big loss for a Muslim who don't pray. You're not praying. Ya akhi al-kareem, فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ? Really, Odawa, where are you going really? Why are you not praying? What's the difference between a Muslim and who's not a Muslim if you don't want to pray? And you're bragging, my Sheikh, my father is a mu'adhin, my father is an imam, and you don't want to pray. Week on week, month on month, you don't want to pray. Wallahi khasara. Katingo muzadde, really, are you touched? Or you just enjoy when you find your kids on TV watching and they are dancing, you're like, hey, my kid has a talent in dancing. But he doesn't know anything in the Quran. Subhanallah. Abazadde, really, tufuniramu wangu mwana wa yimba buyimbi. When you die, that is the only kid who will bring musicians at your home to dance on your day of your burial. Is that khair fi dunya? That is khasara fi dunya wal akhirah. You have to be proud as a parent. If your kid is a hafiz al-Quran, he has 5 juzus, he can lead you in salah, he can at least, as a parent, feel proud of that. Nayo mwana unabenanga nga muyimbi is a small kid, has 5 years, buli kayimba kusomero akamanyi, era ne wakayimba, and you're like, my kid, I'm so proud of my kid. You are proud of your kid bighayri ilm. You don't know. You're just proud of him nga tomanyi. Kubanga ekituufu ono omwana ono akasembayo ku nsonga eyo omuzadde nali wano, a parent who is here, if you have a kid of 5 years and above or 4 years and above and that kid cannot recite al-Fatiha, you really have to work hard as a parent. Omwana we tasobola soma Quran al-Fatiha n'agitereeza, tasobola saaza baganda be waka, maama we tasobola musaaza, you really have a big job to do. When they organize these darasas in the masjid, in the holidays, kids should come and learn. And you have money, subhanallah. You don't want to bring them. Maybe sometimes it's for free. But we are busy. Why are you not praying? I am busy. Why are you not bringing your kid here? I'm looking for money. They ask you, do you have money? I don't have. So, ya akhi, where are you going? What do you want? This kid will one day say, Ya Rabbi, Allah, forgive my father if you brought him in the masjid. But if you don't bring them to learn, if you don't them in Quran schools, you will regret yourself. Every evil thing you will be doing, you'll be receiving a cut or a percentage. Is that what you want? Chetwagala oba twagala nga bulwakola kalungi nga nawe ofuna. Bulwa sadaka, you get teach our kids or teach your kids how to give sadaqah sometimes. Like 1 coin of 500 or 1 shilling. That's it. Tell him this is for the masjid. Go and put it there. Akule n'omutima nga manyi nti bawaayo. Let the kids grow up with such a ways. So alhamdulillah, as we are concluding our words, abasiraamu abalungi abatuwuliriza ab'ebitiibwa, mu bitiibwa byammwe eby'ebbeeyi, nze ng'omuntu sijja kugamba nti mmanyi. I will not tell you. If I tell you that I know, I'm lying. I don't know. But we are trying. And we are really proud of our parents. They tried the little they could. And at least we are something very small, alhamdulillah. But don't you want to see your kid prospering? Look at these hafidhs who are always in different countries. Someone is in Kuwait, is in Dubai, Saudi Arabia, they are moving everywhere in the world that you as a parent you've never even dreamt of. But the kid is there because of the Quran. Don't you want to see your kid on TV reciting the Quran? Don't you want to see your kid? Like, yani, when you live in this dunya, and then your kid is posting Quran everywhere, people are learning Quran because of your kid. Muslim, how will you feel? The best parent is the parent who loves to see his or her kids participating in religious things. Not dunya. Not dunya, because dunya is going. Anytime you're here, tomorrow you're not there. Kati ng'omuzadde nze nkukubiriza insha Allahu ta'ala Allah wanaba tuwadde obulamu fi shahr Ramadan. Let's come here in the masjid. Maybe we'll see the posters. Let's even tell other fellow Muslims that come for the musabaqah. Come and see the kids, how they are participating. You never know, even your kid may pick something that, Daddy, I also want to be like the other one who was reciting. I want to be like the other person who won. I want to be like the other kid. But if you say they stay home, and you are fasting, they are fasting, you're not busy, you come and listen to the Quran. Every time you listen, Allah is giving you reward. You're listening, you're showing, others are supporting. Because others they say, it's Allah, I'll support the musabaqah. Someone said it's okay, I'll support. So everything you are doing, وَمُقْرِئِ الْقُرْآنَ مَا مُحِبِّهِ. Maybe you don't know the Quran much, but you love the Quran. You love supporting the Quran. You love taking kids to tahfidh because you failed. Whatever that failed in your life religiously, at least try so hard to make sure your kid benefits from it. You will not be disappointed as a parent. Bi-idhnillahi subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept this moment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us ease fi dunya wal akhirah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fenna tuwa obulamu bulungi, mubulamu bwe tuwangaliramu. Ensonga ebbiri zenkonyeeko, bw'obanga oyagala omukwano omulungi, if you really want a good friend, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best friend whom you can tell all your secrets at night, in the morning, every time. Allah does not get tired when you say, Allah, give me this, give me a car, give me this. Allah does not get tired. But our friends, they get tired. Second time, third time, my brother, go and work. I'm tired. Why are you asking? Why do you want this? We get tired. So those are our friends, and they even talk ill about us. That person is always like that. He does not even want to work. Every time he finds you, give me 10,000. We easily get tired, we as friends. But Allah does not get tired. So the best friend is Allah. And if you want the best companion, the Quran is sufficient for you. Bi-idhnillahi subhanahu wa ta'ala. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد اللهم أنا خلفاء الراشدين منهم أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي رضوان الله عليهم أجمعين اللهم تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم اتق رقابنا ورقاب آبائنا وأمهاتنا من النار اللهم اتق رقابنا ورقاب آبائنا وأمهاتنا من النار برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم ادخلنا الجنة مع المحققين ولا تردنا خائبين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين وأقيموا الصلاة إنه الصلاة كان المؤمنين كتابا موقوتا